Hello, my fair lady. How are you?
Hello. How
Why
are
do you
dear
call her
sweet?
my fair lady?
I like her.
Is there any
Because I
other
like
hidden
it too.
meaning?
Absolutely not.
Is there a hidden meaning?
No. What?
Do you
no.
think there's a hidden meaning to your my fair lady?
I'm not Donald Trump. No. No.
That's a good question. Who's supposed to be the Dr. Higgins in this situation, in this scenario? I mean, I'm all about being Audrey Hepburn. I do like that.
You realize Squeeze never actually saw My Fair Lady.
He has never seen My Fair
can
Lady. That's a
guarantee
fact.
you he's
that's,
never seen
that's
it.
absolutely a
I can
fact.
guarantee
I
you
don't.
he's never seen it.
I would bet money.
Yes. Right.
I tell you what.
What?
I'll bet you
Yes.
something that was, bring back something. If I did see the movie, you bring back what I want you to bring back.
Why are you shaking when you say that?
Because I am itching now to just, I love Audrey Hepburn.
Bring it back!
I like Audrey Hepburn. I like Jane Fonda. Who's back from that time there? I like, what's the other? She's dead now.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. Thank you. See?
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Brad.
What? All
Thank
you needed
you.
was she's dead
Thank
now?
you.
Yes.
And you...
Yeah.
If Squeeze and
Like
I, did you ever see
I like-
$21,000 pyramid, whatever that is? Squeeze and I, can you imagine? She's dead, Elizabeth Taylor. Yes, you win.
You know who else I like? I like Sophia Loren.
What?
I like Sophia Loren. Also.
You like Sophia Loren?
Yeah.
Yeah, she aged very well.
I like.
Do you know who
Yeah,
probably the two women that I have seen aged the best? Sophia Loren and Diana Ross.
Do you know who Eartha Kitt is?
Yes,
I like Eartha
I
Kitt
like her
also.
too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
All right. Let's get back
My
to the
Fair Lady
Hold
with
on.
no hidden meaning.
Oh, let me do it. Let's get back to the show with SMG.
Yes,
Okay.
Lisa Bling Rose. Kim has a lot lady with a lot of names.
It's just one
Every day she gets a new name.
All right. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it.
Okay, our first question is from Bino, and she said, I think I missed some parts of the show. Are there any news on families filing for other individuals?
Yes, there is.
Okay, just, yes,
Yes, there is. There is. They want to hear about the news about what Trump is doing. Right now, it's the same laws. We talked about it this morning at great length. Trump says he wants to eliminate chain migration. The chain migration's family reunification. These are buzzwords to get people up in arms, okay? So when you hear chain migration, you feel like all of a sudden everybody's just running into the country. It doesn't really work like that. So we don't know what's going to happen. All I can tell you is if you file for your family member, you're in a better shape than if you don't.
Okay.
King wants to know, is it a good thing to contact your congressman or congresswoman for help if your case is taking too long?
It's not your congressman or congresswoman unless you're a U.S. citizen. Okay, number one. Number two, it depends on who you're contacting. Okay, and it depends where you live. So, for example, if you're contacting somebody as part of the Freedom Caucus, I don't think they're going to be much help. You know who the Freedom Caucus is?
Now, who's the Freedom Caucus? The caucus that gives freedom?
No, the caucus
This show is hilarious.
Yes, it is the caucus.
That's the greatest
It is
laugh of all time.
It is the caucus. It is the caucus that gives freedom. Exactly.
I need water.
From the
I need
Yes, it is
water.
the caucus that gives freedom. Exactly what it is.
So
All right, what else?
No, you got to say.
No, you should honestly.
You got to say because.
Because he should contact us first. All right,
Definitely. 1-800.
and then we'll let him know what to do.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, a full-service law firm. Let's get to another question, Kip.
Alvarenga says, can a husband file for a wife if you have a felony over 10 years ago?
The husband has the felony?
I think so, yes.
Okay, Kim, again. Okay, where's the wife?
This is what we need.
Okay, let's do it again. Where's the wife? How old's the wife? Is she here in America? If so, how did she come here? Are you a U.S. citizen? Is there anything else? Then ask the question, can I file for my
How
wife?
did you get here?
How did you get here? Then you ask, how can I file for my wife? And then I can give all the answers in the world.
Yep.
And also tell me what your felony is.
Let me just put it simply. Brad is making it, he's dragging it out. Here's what. Be as detailed as possible. Write that paragraph. I don't care. Write that epistle, that book. All right? Because once you do that, Kim will not have to put it in her translator. All right? She will have all of the information there, and then she can put the question forward to Mr. Bernstein without any issue. Put everything, every conceivable thing that you can think of. Type it in. Kim got it. All
And
right?
then, when you're done, say, here's part 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Let's see if
Randy,
anybody listens to Squeeze.
we're going to find out.
We will find
Randy,
out if anyone listens to Squeeze.
You don't want, because you want to know what? I'm going to tell you something. Brad
Tell
can
me.
Brad can be an asphalt when he's ready. If you put, I need to.
What?
He can be
I
an.
thought
You
you
know,
were
let me
going.
let me explain.
That's not
If
what
you
I thought
put,
I was gonna
if you
say.
I
put,
don't think that was very nice.
if you put a question, how do I get a green
Brad
card?
could be an asshole. What?
How do you get a green card? Right? Brad is going to be like, next question. That's him being an asphalt because you didn't put enough information. So put everything, okay? Because I'm not going to blame him for being an asphalt when you put just, how do I get a green card? Come on! You know, you can't just put, how do I get a green card? You got to put all the information. You understand? That's it. My little, neat lambasting.
I understand what you're saying, sweet.
You understand what I'm saying.
Could use some polishing.
Yeah.
I would say.
Exactly. You know. And then people are like, why is Brad being mean? No,
Was
he's not
I
being
just
mean.
called an asphalt nicely?
I think
Did he just call me an asphalt nicely?
An asphalt nicely.
Did he just say nicely, Brad, you're an asphalt? Just double checking. Okay, I'm just double checking I'm hearing correctly. Okay, let's continue.
But for the greater good was the
Yes.
quality there.
That's the first time anyone on your team has ever said anything positive.
Yes.
About
Okay.
me.
All right, let's
Just
continue.
kidding.
Let's continue.
Kern would like to know if you married a green card
You're lucky
holder,
there's nothing in my drink. I would have went.
There's equipment in there, Brad.
No, there's nothing in here. It's empty. What are you looking for?
And by the way, cut away from me. I'm running out of power.
All right.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up.
All right, so let's go, Kim. Let's go.
Okay, Kern wants to know if you married a green card holder, do they have to leave or file an adjustment?
They have to leave.
Cordella wants to know, I'm asking for a friend. She says she came here, got married after 4 months. Her paperwork is pending. If she gets a job now and ICE comes to her place of business, what should she do?
Say hi. My paperwork is pending. I'm married to a U.S. citizen.
Kadino asks, I'm married and I live outside the U.S. I traveled before on
Squeeze,
a work
I want you to
permit.
know something. Squeeze just took out a tool belt. I don't know what exactly he's doing, but he has a screwdriver under. I don't know what the heck's going on here. This is some show. Look at, all right.
That's not what really happened. Why do you have to cut to that guy?
He has like all these tools in his knapsack. He brings in a knapsack, and all of a sudden he takes out a screwdriver
You know-
in the middle of the show.
It seems like every time you speak about me, the numbers spike. You know what just happened? I went to sit down and the chair wasn't there.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good feeling. You know?
Well, I didn't pull the chair from back behind you.
You
All right,
know.
let's continue.
All right.
All right, it's one of those days, Kim, where we just.
Oh boy.
This is some
We
show.
just-
This is some show.
just.
Yeah, it's just some show today. All right, continue.
Kadino asks, I'm going to finish Kadino's question.
Okay.
Kadino asks, I'm married and I live outside the U.S. I traveled before on a work permit. I have family in the U.S. What are my chances of getting a visiting visa and or a green card?
What is the family? Where are you now?
We got questions you got to answer, Kadino.
Yes.
Who, what, when, where, how?
Correct.
Mitchie Boo says, can I do my fiance visa for my husband in Jamaica to come here in the U.S.? I've been a permanent resident living here for 2 years now.
No, you have to be a citizen to do a fiance visa, but you can file an I-130 visa petition because he is your husband, and he'll be here in about a year and a half, and that's what you should do.
Natalie Ash asks on YouTube, I'm doing my adjustment of status. There's a question that asks, have you violated the terms and conditions of your non-immigrant visa? I've worked on my visa. So does that mean that, yes, I did violate it?
Yes,
I am
it
now
is.
married.
Yes, if you worked on a visitor's visa, you violated it. The fact that you violated your visitor's visa by working is not a bar to getting a green card. However, if you were to lie and say, no, I did not violate the terms of my visitor's visa, and then you come in and they say, did you work? And you say, yes. Well, now you lied on the application. That is a reason. So you just tell the truth. How's that?
No, I think that's great advice, Brad.
Thank you
Don't
very
lie to the
much.
federal government.
Don't lie to the what?
Federal government.
Don't lie to the man.
Don't lie to the man.
Don't lie to the man. Remember that. Man will come back and bite you.
Yeah, yes.
Right?
I don't want no man biting.
You don't want that. Squeeze don't want no man biting him.
All right. I'm just
No
saying.
man biting.
Yeah,
Just
not that
claim
there's
that.
anything wrong with that. He's
Yeah.
just Squeeze says it's just not for him. That's all.
Not my.
Not his cup of tea.
Brandy Beers wants to know, am I able to do some sort of part-time or full-time work if I've already received my approval letter for my I-765 or work authorization permit from USCIS?
Of course.
Ariana says, I have a question from a friend. If arrested and charged with a felony drug charge, is that going to impact you when renewing your green card?
Yes. Felony drug charge, renewing green cards. Yeah.
Bad news.
That's bad. That's it's not a good thing.
Yeah. Noreen asks, how long is it going to take to get a visa approved after expedition?
Expedition.
I was hoping you knew what that meant.
After expedition?
After expedition.
Expedition, Squeeze.
Expedition.
Nobody knows what she's talking about. She has to explain. Okay.
Alicia asks, can my son file for me? He's going to be 21 this year.
Once he's 21, yes, unless Trump stops it.
Faye Blades asks, what's the best place to get married if you're going to apply for your husband? I'm a U.S. citizen. Do we get married back home or here in the U.S.?
Where is he right now?
It doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
They didn't answer your question.
If he is back home, if he's back home, you go marry him back home. Or you can file a fiance visa to bring him here to marry him here. What he can't do is come visit here for purposes of getting married. So if he's already here, marry him here. As long as it's past 90 days. If he's home, go home and marry him. If you want to marry him here and he's home, do a fiance visa. Bring him here and marry him.
Carolyn Boss Chick, which is just, I really hope that's her real last name, asks, how long after your I-130 is approved are you going to get your green card?
Who's filing for you, boss chick?
See what I'm saying?
Who's filing
That's
for
the
you?
point. That's the reason why you got to put all the information in there.
Who's
Put
filing for you?
everything in there.